On October 9th, Greater West Bloomfield will be home to a fundraiser helping to put an end to breast cancer. That will feature stars such as Local 4's Kim Adams, as well as fashion advice from a renowned local stylist. Hey, look, some say I could use a little bit of help on that front, but you definitely would enjoy it yourself. Here to tell us how you can get involved, get a seat at this fun event, and support, of course, a great cause is Janice Lynch, the co-chair of Pretty in Pink. Janice, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, always happy to have someone join us who is putting in the work on the front lines to help support a very worthy cause, helping to support breast cancer research, breast cancer prevention, and so much more. Your organization, Pretty in Pink, this luncheon is the 18th annual version of this. What does that speak to in terms of not only Greater West Bloomfield, but the wider community here in Metro Detroit, their efforts going forth to try to put an end to this silent killer that creeps up on so many people, particularly women, in our local area?
Indeed, as we approach October, the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we are thrilled to be celebrating our 18th fundraiser, and it's called Pretty in Pink, and it is sponsored by our organization called Sisters Hope. Sisters Hope was developed in 23 years ago. And so from there, Sisters Hope develops breast cancer retreats. And we are currently in multiple states, and we have 2 retreats that occur in Michigan. And so the funding from this wonderful, exciting fashion show, as well as Kim Adams coming, our Pretty in Pink event on October 9th will be so exciting for everybody. We have doors open at 10 a.m. and it goes till 3:30. As you can tell, we have boutique shopping, raffles, and cash bar. Lunch is served at noon, and it goes until 3:30. We're so excited about several of our items. We have a chance that people can win diamond earrings, or also our live auction. We have Amon St. Brown's signed jersey. So it will be an exciting, delicious, wonderful, supportive event for breast cancer survivors.
And so, of course, the tasty lunch, the big prizes, the auctions, that gets people in the door. But altogether, everything that brings people into the doors for an event like this or to another fundraiser for your organization, that's really just a mission to get them in a position to help your organization with its day-to-day mission. That takes money, that takes effort, that takes expertise, and that takes community support. So when that all does come together, what does Pretty in Pink and your organization, Sisters Hope, do to help support people that are affected by breast cancer and the breast cancer awareness community?
Well, we work with breast cancer survivors to enrich their lives beyond breast cancer. And once the women are 6 to 24 months beyond their treatments, they have a chance to be a part of our retreats. And the retreats allow women to explore their journey as it was in breast cancer, and then come up with new goals, and by identifying their priorities, their dreams, their desires, their love, and they can then create goals towards a new beginning beyond identifying themselves as breast cancer patients to a new beginning and a new empowerment and explore their beautiful side and their goals.
Janice Lynch is please. Janice Lynch is with us from the Pretty in Pink fundraiser supporting Sisters Hope, an organization aimed at enriching the lives of people affected by breast cancer. It's a nonprofit with operations in 4 different states, Michigan, as well as Colorado, Missouri, and in North Carolina. Their Pretty in Pink fundraiser is coming up. It's going to be in West Bloomfield Township at Knollwood Country Club. That event happening on Thursday, October 9th. 10 a.m. is when it all opens up. The boutique shopping, the raffle, the cash bar, all the amenities that come along with it. 12 noon is lunch, and all day long supporting people in need in our breast cancer community in Greater West Bloomfield and beyond. Janice, as the organizer of this event, the 18th annual for this, seeing how this event garners that sort of support, how that support ultimately does go back to Sisters Hope and their efforts helping people affected by breast cancer. You've seen these personal stories come to life and have a big impact on breast cancer survivors and breast cancer active patients hoping to someday be survivors. So when people donate to an event like this, or they attend an event like this, or both, just how far of a reach does that impact have on real people in our community and, as I mentioned earlier on, 3 other states besides Michigan?
Absolutely. It impacts them tremendously. As a breast cancer survivor myself, I attended the Pretty in Pink Luncheon first, and then decided I needed to be involved and help others with breast cancer. And so then I evolved. I attended the retreat, and it was life-changing. It allowed me to have new purpose, to make my message and help other women go through this, because I eventually became a facilitator of the retreats. So this is such an exciting, worthwhile, wonderful event to support There's Hope and enriching these women after their breast cancer journey. And I implore you to please visit our website at www.sistershope.org and look for purchasing tickets or even supporting someone that you know as a legacy donation in light of that person who is a survivor in your family.
Tickets to this event are $80 with a discounted rate of $750 for a table of 10 people. Reserved seating only through October 1st, but if you don't get your tickets before October 1st, there's still open seating as available beyond that. For more information, a couple different places that you can go. You can either go to sistershope.org, that's sistershope.org, or call Mary Wood from their team, 248-752-7867, phone number 248-752-7867. Janice, you mentioned you're a breast cancer survivor. You've gone on one of these retreats through Sisters Hope that helps to be funded by events and fundraisers like Pretty in Pink. There's a certain element of hope that comes from support during a breast cancer bout, during that battle, and there's something that goes into surviving the event and then surviving how it affects you. How does something like this help to generate that hope that catapults you into that next chapter after breast cancer in your life?
At the retreat, it's called Sisters Hope. There is a bond between the women that are there, and those are lifelong connections. It's beautiful. And beyond that, the change and the focus is infectious to your family, to your friends, and you are on a new path to live and get beyond that cancer diagnosis and be so grateful and thankful of every day and everything around you. At the retreats, the women are treated with pampering. There are and there are beautiful rooms with bathrooms, and it is a lovely lovely, wonderful event.
And that experience brings people together not only for a good cause, but to provide an even more important experience for those who have survived breast cancer, that spiritual awakening, that hope that is generated from that group environment for years to come, and what's hopefully a very long life after a very tough battle. Janice, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you.